Hello everyone out there in YouTube land. I am the Scent Maven and welcome back to my channel, Shopping in Scents. So today I have a Bath & Body Works, not a rant video, but a suggestion video. What Bath & Body Works could be doing better and what they are certainly doing wrong. So I'm going to adjust my glasses and I'm going to refer to my notes and we are going to talk about Bath & Body Works. So anyway, I have some issues. So let's start off with the fall collection. The Halloween soaps. Why do almost none of the Halloween soaps smell like fall, smell like Halloween, have any kind of spookiness, Halloweeny vibe to them? The packaging is nice on all of them. They're pretty much Halloween themed, but they don't smell anything like Halloween with the exception of one. So the only one that I bought, which is the only one that I thought smelled like Halloween, was the Vampire Blood. And this was red berries, night blooming jasmine, and petrifying plum. And I liked it this year better than previous years because they darkened up the scent, so it's not so much of an in-your-face fruit punch scent, but it has more of like a dark kiss exotic scent to it. But let's go through the soaps in the Halloween collection. So there's Perfect Pumpkin. That's the one with the cat on it. So that's pumpkin, cinnamon, and vanilla. That's the only one that's fall Halloween inspired. That's correct. So then there's Halloween, and that's the one with the wolf on it. The werewolf, no, not werewolf, just regular wolf. And it's grapefruit and shocking sun rays. What does grapefruit and sun rays have to do with fall or Halloween? And then there's the returning scent Ghoul Friend, which I have somewhere, a really old one. Where the hell did I put it? This is the old version of Ghoul Friend. That's how old it is. But so the new Ghoul Friend, the packaging, all the packaging on the Halloween stuff is really cute. It's just they don't use the corresponding photo with the corresponding fragrance. If you guys watch the movie French Kiss with Kevin Kline and Meg Ryan, you'll know about that. Anyway, so Ghoul Friend is strawberries, peony, and citrus. So, and it smells the same in the store as it smells in this old version, and it just smells like, has like a fruity scent to it, not Halloween. Then we went over Vampire Blood, and then the last one in the collection, oh no, then there's Spells Divine, which has got like the witchy girl on it with like the crystal ball or the cauldron. So Spells Divine is apple, cassis, and daisies. And then the one that I really thought, the one that stands out from the Halloween collection as completely not Halloween, is the candy corn. So they spelled it candy with an I instead of a Y, and they put a unicorn on it. So I guess it's supposed to be a combination of between candy and unicorn. So candy corn spelled that way. The background is black. It has neon lettering on it. It's got a unicorn. What do unicorns have to do with Halloween? Absolutely nothing. Does the scent smell like candy corn? Absolutely not. I forgot what, I did not write down what the candy corn smelled like. It was some kind of citrus. I didn't write it down, but I know it was some kind of citrus. Yeah. I didn't write down the exact notes, but it smelled like citrus. It did not smell like candy corn, which they haven't done a candy corn inspired scent yet. So why not make it candy corn smelling? And you could still put a unicorn on it, even though it has nothing to do with Halloween. So there's that. And the other thing that I don't understand is, usually they sell the soaps in bundles online. Like you can buy the fall leaves collection or the autumn harvest collection, and they'll put the 5 soaps that are in that particular collection as a set, as a bundle online. The Halloween soaps are not being sold as a bundle online. I don't understand why. The other thing is, why do they never put Halloween stuff into body care? Why don't we have Vampire Blood or Spells Divine or whatever in body cream? Well, they have hand cream, but why don't they have it in shower gel? You know, that just seems like a natural progression. And besides the candy corn scent, they could do a caramel apple or a candy apple, even though I know you guys are going to say, well, they do winter candy apple. But when you think of Halloween, you think of candied apples and caramel apples. Certainly not grapefruits and peonies and daisies. Okay. So the two common complaints that everybody has about Bath and Body Works, and I'll just touch on them, are better sales. We want better sales, Bath and Body Works. We want less repackaging. And I had this idea. So for people who are not familiar with Bath and Body Works, that are shopping in the store and don't know that they repackage the same scent in multiple and put it in multiple collections. So they'll have Twilight Woods in like 3 collections, all out at the same time, all the same fragrance, obviously. So you go there, you don't know where to turn. And I will get to a story about that. So what I think they should do is, if you're going to release Twilight Woods in 3 collections, don't put it with the collection, or put it with the collection and then in the opposite side of the store. I don't know how I would do this. I think they should group the different repackages that are out at the same time together. So if you like Twilight Woods and they have it in 3 different packagings, you can just go over to that wall, look at it, say, okay, I want to buy Twilight Woods. I like this packaging as opposed to this packaging. I'm buying that Twilight Woods and not the other packages of it, instead of having it all around the store. And I couldn't, the best way to illustrate this is, okay, so my recent Bath and Body Works haul, if you watched it, I had my fine fragrance mists and my soap in my hand, and I was looking for a free item to go with my free coupon for a $6 item, and I was smelling all the scents and everything, and I could not decide. I finally settled on Cactus Blossom, but I was going around, so I had this stuff in my hand, and one of the salespeople, the floor people, said to me, do you want a basket? And I was like, no, I'm okay. Oh, that's another thing. They've gotten rid of the blue bags and now they have baskets. I don't know if I like that. I think it seems more cumbersome to me and more like you would knock into stuff. I like the bags better. So she asked me if I wanted a bag or basket. And I said, no. I said, I'm only looking for one more item. I'm good. So I'm walking around the store, smelling things. And then she sees me again and she was like, you sure you don't want a basket? I was like, no, I said, I just need to get one more item and I just can't decide. And she's like, I know, it's a little overwhelming, right? Well, she didn't say overwhelming. She was like, it's a lot, isn't it? It's a lot of scents. I was like, yeah, it's really a lot of scents. And then the other thing, which I mentioned in my other video, is if you're going to do a sale on the travel size items, doing 3 for $12.50, make sure you have the good majority of the collections available in travel size, so that you don't go around, you find a scent that you really like I did with the Lillian green tea and the praline and pears, and then find out that you don't have it in the trial size. So that is another complaint. So we want better sales, we want less repackaging. The wallflowers. Has anybody else stopped using wallflowers because they're just too ridiculously expensive and they're not worth it? Either, they dud out after a couple of days, or what was I going to say? They dud out, or you're burning a candle that is not the corresponding scent with your wallflower, so then you get like scent confusion. So if you have, let's say, a wallflower unless you layer. So if you got a wallflower in like a vanilla scent, You could layer that with just about anything. But supposing you have a wallflower and like pumpkin pie and you're burning a seagrass candle or something like that, or scents that clearly don't go together. So yeah, so it's either you do wallflowers or you do candles. I can't really see doing both. And like I said, the wallflowers aren't that great and they're really expensive, and the bulbs are expensive. And the other thing that they should get, the thing that they should get rid of, here's another suggestion, Bath and Body Works, scent portables. Nobody buys them. Nobody likes them. They don't work. They are expensive. They are useless. Please get rid of them. Just like the mini candles, they got rid of mini candles. Please get rid of scent portables. They are just ridiculous. Going back to wallflowers for a second, I had heard online, seen online, that if you have a wallflower plug that stops functioning, not a bulb, but the actual unit stops functioning, you can bring it back to Bath and Body Works and they will replace it. What I think they should do is, since they changed the packaging on their pocket backs, you should be able to exchange all your old pocket back holders that you didn't even get a chance to use yet, like my turtle one that I didn't get a chance to use, and my light up elephant one that I didn't get a chance to use, because they like to change the sizes of the packaging so that the holders are no longer useful, and that I didn't get to use yet. So we should be able to exchange all of these for new pocket back holders. Does anybody agree with me on that? Okay. What else? I'm going to my list here. Oh, the candle pedestals. Has anyone noticed that the candle pedestals have gotten way too elaborate and expensive? Like in the Halloween collection, I saw a pedestal that the stem was like a lava lamp, and it was really pretty, and it had like an orange liquid in it that kind of glowed and moved like a lava lamp. And I looked for it online, and the one they have online is got, instead of an orange liquid, it has like a sparkly glitter liquid in it. A couple of questions about that. Should you really be putting a heated candle on something that's got a liquid in there? Is that going to do something to that? But the other thing is the pedestal is like $40 something. I don't think they need to be going so overboard with the luminaries, the pedestals. They had like a fox one that was really pretty. That was moderately priced. But I don't think they need to go so crazy with pedestals. Bigger, fancier pedestals does not necessarily mean better pedestals. And having just moved recently into a new apartment, I can tell you I've broken my fair share of pedestals. So they need to beef up the strength quality on their pedestals. Although I haven't bought one in a while. And then going back to the pocket back holders. Now, back in the day, this was, it's got some little schmutz on it here. This light up pocket back holder was about as elaborate as they used to get. Now, they have pocket back holders that are, and you know, here's one. So this one's a little bit big, but it's not a light up one. Now the pocket back holders are ridiculously large. Not all of them, but some of them. My perfect one that I like to point out, which I'm probably going to end up buying it because it's just so ridiculous, is the one that's shaped like the Eiffel Tower. So you have this enormous holder for what is supposed to be a pocket back, meaning that it fits in your pocket. I know I'm putting it in my bra. It fits in your pocket, or it fits on your bag or something. So why are you creating a gigunda holder, these huge elaborate holders for these pocket backs that the whole purpose is supposed to be that they're travel size, they fit in your pocket? It's insane and stupid. So I mean, I think they do it for, I don't know who's buying that. Even if you hang it on your purse. Let's say I wouldn't hang the Jaws one with the Eiffel Tower, but let's say I had, I don't know, I have a pumpkin cupcake, but I must have some fruity pink pocket back in here somewhere. So we'll pretend that this is a fruity pink pocket back, right? So let's say I put that pink cupcake or whatever with the Eiffel Tower and I'm hanging it on my bag. It still looks ridiculous. If you're like out with someone, you're like, oh, I got some schmutz on my hand. Let me get some antibacterial. Wait, let me get my huge Eiffel Tower holder so you can get your hand sanitizer. Just ridiculous. And the other thing about the pocket back holders, which has not changed, is if you're going to spend a lot of money on a pocket back holder, especially an elaborate one, okay, the ones that are not elaborate, the better ones, are the ones that are rubber on rubber, okay? If you buy an expensive pocket back holder, like this one was back when I got it, it was one of the more elaborate ones. You hang this on your bag, and this metal, which is through the rubber, the second it gets caught on something, rips right through it, and there goes your pocket back, okay? And all of the new pocket back holders that are online, nearly all of them are metal on rubber. So either be super careful or just know that your pocket back holder is not going to last very long. So I think they should either, they want to keep this, they should make the little hole here metal as well so it doesn't rip through, or make them all rubber. What else? Oh, here's another thing. The hand creams. I cannot take this packaging on the hand creams. The whole point of having hand cream that's portable, that you put in your purse or you have around, is that you're going to be using it on the go or in a hurry. Nobody wants to sit there and, you know, have a process with their hand cream, because if they had that amount of time, they would have moisturized at home. So for you to take this cap off, this very tiny cap, and that's exactly what'll happen. It'll fall off and it'll roll in your car, and there will go your cap. So whose brilliant idea it was to make the cap detachable is, I don't know. This is a terrible idea, okay? It's one of the reasons that I hate these hand creams. They come in a lot of really great scents, like the tiare flower. They have one that they discontinued, which I have in my desk at work, that's leather, which is really nice. But they should make the cap attached to the thing, just like the pocket back cap is attached because you're using it on the go. And just like, well, your travel size, if this was a body cream, it would be the same. Your cap is attached. Attach the cap on the hand cream. Let's see here. Put the antibacterial beads back into the deep cleansing soap, because the soap was better back then, and taking the beads out makes the soap feel slimy, at least to me. The Creamy Luxe soap also feels slimy to me, and it takes longer to rinse off. Some people say that they don't like the foaming soap because it dries out their hands. I don't know if I have bought a Creamy Luxe one just to try it out again. And I'll try, I have, I think, one antibacterial that doesn't have the beads that I'm going to try again. But to me, like I said in the past, they just feel slimy, and they are hard to rinse, not hard to rinse off, but they take forever to rinse off. Because I feel like they get that, maybe that's just the moisture they're leaving in your hands. Let me see, do I have any other? I think they should add pink petal tea cake to the permanent collection. And they should make it across the board. Make it in body care, shower gel, hand cream, candles, pocket backs, Pink Petal Tea Cake is a favorite. Everybody loves that scent. Why not, you know, let people have what they love and just make it part of the permanent collection? The only reason that I could think that they wouldn't make it part of the permanent collection is every time they bring it back, which it took them a long time to bring it back, which I don't know what that was about. Is that, so the reason that I'm thinking is that they don't want to bring it as a permanent collection, because when they do bring it back, people hoard it. They buy a lot of it because they don't know when it's going to come back again. That's the only reasoning I could think of. Or else it should be part of the permanent collection and ditch one of those other tired scents. That brings me to another complaint that I have. There are two scents that Bath & Body Works seems to push more than any other scents, and that is the Japanese Cherry Blossom and Beautiful Day. Now, Japanese Cherry Blossom, I used to like the scent, but it's just overload with that, and I just can't take it anymore. I don't like it anymore because it's too much. And I never liked Beautiful Day because it's a green apple smell, and I have it somewhere in my collection. And I'm going to do my faves of Bath & Body Works and my least faves, and that'll be one of my least faves. So it smells like green apples. It was definitely not for me. But the thing that I can't stand is that every time they do like one of those cutesy makeup bag collections, where they put like the 3 minis in there, or they put items, it's always Japanese Cherry Blossom or Beautiful Day, or that Pretty as a Peach or Peach, whatever it is. They always make the collection in a bag gift sets, the gift sets. They always seem to make the gift sets in the little different collectible cutesy bags. Japanese Cherry Blossom or Beautiful Day. Stop doing that. Bath & Body Works, stop doing it. It's annoying. I want to make sure that I got everything on my list. I think that's it. Other than, I think there's too many choices. I know that's like a terrible thing. How could there be too many choices? But I think it's scent overload at Bath & Body Works. There's too many choices. There's too many collections out at one time. And this, as soon as the collection hits the store, like a month later, a new collection hits. And the scents are constantly being repackaged, or the new scents are being released. It's just too much. But I think that's part of what makes Bath & Body Works so addictive. And that's going to be another video. If they had a permanent collection that was there all the time, and they just released one new collection every 3 months, you would see how much less business they would do and how much less customers they would have. And the other thing that I'll mention is also the price margins. So Bath & Body Works, I would venture to guess, spends more on packaging and labels and making their products look cute than it actually spends on what it costs to make soap and cream and stuff. So even if you're getting your hand soap for $1 and change on a super semi-annual sale coupon bonanza, it probably costs them about 10 cents to make. So either way, they're making a huge profit, no matter how cheap you're getting the stuff. So for them to keep jacking up the prices, I really think it's because, you know, their scents are not so super unbelievable, amazing that you have to buy them at full price. And so they have to get you any way they can. But we keep going back, right? Don't we? So that's the end of this video. Those are my beefs with Bath & Body Works. If you have a complaint about Bath & Body Works, or you have a suggestion of what you would like them to do better, please leave a comment down below. Remember to comment, like, subscribe, hit the little gray bell for more videos, to be notified of more videos. And until next time, goodbye everyone out there in YouTube land.